What do you do with the most powerful diesel in the world? Just under 3 tons of hulking metal that is both beautiful and stupid. Well, you could spend your entire week doing this. Awesome. Or you could equally spend an entire week doing this. Because there are just so many buttons to play with that you could spend an entire week doing that. What you won't spend a lot of time doing is this. Because Audi's new Q7 V12 Tdi is not very thirsty at all. So what we've decided to do is get it some juice, make use of one of the very many gadgets it has to offer, and get that smile to be a permanent fixture on a road trip to Clarence.
Putting juice on a trailer for a road trip made absolutely no difference to the V12's pulling power. This thing could pull a Russian jet. In fact, it did. Fitting that Audi should introduce this 1,000 Nm stonker in 2009, its centenary year. It's a phenomenal piece of engineering, and all the more surprising that its twin-turbo 6-litre diesel engine only drinks 14.9 per 100 Ks with a trailer. Take that, greenies. Yes, it might look like another nonsensical gas guzzler, but that's incredible consumption for a car like this. With or without a trailer, the Q7 proved incredibly frugal.
But that's not really what you want to know, is it? You want to know about the performance, and I can tell you that the Q7 V12 Tdi lives up to all expectations. As an example, 0 to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The manufacturer claims it's about 5.5 seconds, and our highly accurate testing system says more or less the same. It's got a top speed limited to 250 k's an hour. I'd hate to take it beyond that because this thing, it actually is just scary.
While the power is unquestionable, it's the looks that leave people with raised eyebrows. Our friends at Auto Mundial have called it monstrously ugly, an unlovely disaster of design. Well, each to their own. I have always loved the styling of the Q7. Oodles of presence and gorgeous lines. And the aesthetics are right down to the engine, which now looks smartly up at you from its bay with all the impressiveness of a brand new Tux. Space is of course aplenty, and the all-leather interior is really comfy. Set the adaptive air suspension to dynamic and you'll get a stiffer ride that's closer to the tarmac. With 3 rows of seats, boot space is minimal, but as your average 5-person family limo, there's more than enough room to put all your gear in.
It's an Audi, so I'm not going to prattle on about how wonderful this interior is. It just is. Not so wonderful though when you're traveling at 120 k's an hour on the highway at night and a dog jumps out in front of you. Luckily the Q7 has got all the safety features you'd expect: ABS, EBD, plenty of airbags. It's got 20-inch wheels with ceramic brakes, and thank goodness for those. We did manage to miss the dog, thanks not only to my brilliant driving skills, as Jonathan said, but actually when we missed the dog he said, thank goodness we're in an Audi. Didn't you, Jonathan?
I did.
There is a little turbo lag in the Q7, although it could be more a case of the gearbox just trying to keep up with all that torque. But for the most part, the V12 engine is smooth and a pleasure to listen to. And here's the gratuitous water shot, and in slow motion, beautiful. Now, where was I?
So 360 kilowatts of power there and thereabouts. It's about double what its 3-litre little brother has got. Getting that power and the 1,000 Newton meters of torque is tricky because there's about a millimeter's difference in the angle of your foot. Pull away just gradually at the robot and there you go, and then put it down a little more and off you go. It just blasts away, and that is the pleasure or the frustration of the Q7 Tdi V12, depending which way you look at it.
The 6-speed Tiptronic gearbox is not bad, but the shorter ratios offered when you push the lever over to sport are definitely better for the ego.
There are a lot of haters for this car. People who say it's ugly, it's pointless, it's over-engineered, who needs all that power? Well, let's be honest, nobody needs all that power. except possibly government convoys so they can bash you off the road. And it is very intimidating in your rear view mirror. But for a guy who's spending 1.4 million rand on a car, you're not buying it because you need it, you're buying it because you want it. Stupid, but beautiful.